Hey everybody, we're doing another thing on Seven Deadly Sins.
Seven Deadly.
This time we're
Sin.
being smart. Yeah, well, Chris is here with us. He's also watched this.
Hey y'all.
We're not gonna start spoilers until later, so feel free to stick around until then if you haven't watched it, or if you don't care, whatever.
I care. I
I
care
don't.
immensely about this anime.
Connor likes this one a lot, so Connor,
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
give us the rundown.
Basically, the anime follows the story of a character named Meliodas, and he's like one of the sins of the seven deadly sins. And the princess of the kingdom of like the big whole like big kingdom of the land, big power comes to him to try to fix the corruption within the kingdom, and it follows them trying to figure out the best way to stop corruption within the kingdom and find the rest of the seven deadly sins because of some incident that happened that made them all split up.
All right, that it?
That I can think of, yeah.
All
That's
right.
pretty
Alright.
much the premise.
So we're gonna start with our feelings about it. Chris, you give yours first.
Okay. Me and Connor watched this. Going in, I didn't really, but
You didn't really
the
what?
intro.
You cut
I
out
didn't
a
know
little
what to
bit there.
expect. Oh, it was my fault. I didn't know what to expect. The intro got me, like the whole medieval thing. I dig that a lot. So the intro grabbed me. Overall, uh, I enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I like the characters. They're really bright. Really, they had a lot of personality. I like the art style is really nice too. It's got that like 2015, 2014 kind of like modern art style, so I like that a lot.
Yeah, I
And
definitely love the art style.
oh, the voice acting is really phenomenal too. Like they have a lot of good voice actors. Pappenbrook and I think Patrick Sates is what's his name? Connor? What's the big buff dude?
Grimoire.
Yeah.
Grimoire. Yeah, they have a lot of good talented voice actors. So yeah, I think I enjoyed it. Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Do you want to say yours, Willie? Or do you want me to go?
You go.
Because I can. Okay, cool. So, initially, I watched this anime alone. For the first time, I watched it alone. And I was kind of like, I had a friend who talked about it, and he said how good it was. And I was kind of lenient on watching it. I was like, on the fence, you know. And I watched the first episode a long time ago, and I was like, yeah, this is stupid. So I was like, yeah, I'm done. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna give it a shot. I'm just gonna sit down, watch it, because at the time I didn't have my computer, so I was just looking for anything to do. So I sat there and I watched every single episode in one sitting. And let me tell you how amazing I thought this anime was, because it was one of like I'd watched like 4 previous and they weren't my thing, but something about the characters in the show and the art style and the animation and the story, everything, it was just exactly what I wanted in an anime. And I think if you haven't watched it, I would recommend watching it because it's one of my favorites, but it's not for everybody because some people might not like might think the story's a little cliche, or might think that the characters are a little unlikable in some ways, which I can agree. And obviously the main flaw of the dub, at least, is the character Elizabeth, who just says the same
Oh.
thing
Sir
over and over.
Meliodas! Sir Meliodas! Sir Meliodas!
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
get annoying.
Oh yeah, it will. Definitely.
Yeah, the
it
whole
was
time
alright.
we were watching it, Will only said Sir Meliodas in that voice he just did every time she said it.
I got cut. I'm the top. Okay. You finish. You finish.
So, yeah, I think that it's pretty short. It's only 24 episodes, and season 2 isn't out yet.
This is a season
So,
1 review if you're watching this in the future.
yeah, hopefully, I mean,
We'll probably do
I
it.
want season 2 to come out soon, but it's not gonna come out soon.
Yeah, so we're doing season 1 video.
And I don't think Will's watched the OVA, so I'm
I
not
have
gonna
not.
talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely would recommend watching it. I would give it like a, what would a 10 be? How good of an anime could a 10 be?
I mean, like, I'd say maybe. Would you give Gurren Lagann a 10?
Gurren Lagann, I
That's
think
like
I
a
would.
9.
That was like a, I don't know, because I don't know what I would make a 10 to be the
Yeah, I feel
constant,
like
you know?
I don't know what the perfect anime is.
I mean,
We just give
honestly,
it a
for
number,
me,
okay?
I would make Evangelion a 10,
Oh, okay.
personally. So I'd say that it was on like a 7 or an 8 compared
Okay.
to that.
I give it a. I give it an 8. Yeah, I give it an 8. It's done good.
All right. There's always got to be someone to contradict a little bit. I feel a little bad saying it. I liked it. It was fine. But I couldn't get into it that much. And I can understand liking it. It just wasn't exactly for me, you know what I mean? And
Mhm.
like, I don't watch would this be considered shonen? Whatever.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the only
Yes.
thing shonen I've watched would be My Hero Academia.
Mhm.
I like that a lot. And for me, a 5 is completely average, and anything above that is it's pretty good. I'd give this a 6.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
I can agree with that.
It's fair.
It just it was I enjoyed it. It was a nice little sit through, but nothing that's gonna stick with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't. You know when you watch like a really good anime and it feels like you like there's a void in your heart now
Mm.
that it's over and you want more of it. You're saying that that's the kind of anime that didn't leave that effect on you.
Yeah, this was just kind of like watching a show that was on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
catching an eye and not really. Yeah, I understand what you're
I
saying.
do agree though. I like the art style, the character designs, clean as fuck. I like
Mhm.
the I liked all the other voice actors,
Mhm.
and I'm sure she's a good voice actor. They really should have just not made her say the character's name a million times. Sir Meliodas!
Yeah,
All right. What would you
Yeah.
like?
it
What
did
would you
give
change
it a-
about it to make it like a 10? Or what would you add rather? Like, what would you? Well, I guess both. What would you change, or what would you add to like
I think we'd be getting into
super
the
perfect?
spoilers. We'll save that after we
Oh,
finish the
true,
spoilers
true.
mode.
All right, all right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
Which
enough.
we've given our ratings, we talked about it, so
Mhm.
I think now we can start talking about the spoilers. So
Perfect.
we'll
Okay,
give
cool.
everybody a good. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it or whatever. We're gonna talk about spoilers now. We'll give them. Let's give a countdown, boys. 1,
All right.
2, 3,
3, 4,
5.
5,
5.
6,
All right, everybody gone.
7.
Okay.
8.
All right. So now,
7.
what would you have done differently to make it enjoyable for you, Will?
Made Meliodas less of a kind of Mary Sue.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. Especially, you remember in the fight where he was fighting Hendrickson and Gilthunder,
Mm-hmm.
and how he just every time he got a hit, it was just like, oh, Meliodas got a hit again.
Oh, he didn't care. Oh
It didn't.
no.
It didn't do anything. Like, I feel like they made the character way stronger than he needed to be.
He's like above One Punch Man at times. It's just like, come on. Yeah. Hawk was a good character though. I gotta say.
Hawk was a great character. Hawk was
I like
like the. I mean, honestly, I feel kind of bad saying Hawk was the best because obviously the comic relief's going to be the best. But I mean, Sasha's not the best in Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Elizabeth kind of hated everything about her character. Her whole thing was sex jokes for Meliodas, progression of the plot to have somebody there. And then when she has her moment at the end, we're like, okay, she's gonna try to redeem herself. She didn't do anything. The guy got back up and was like, hey, whatever. Hey, Meliodas comes in like Ryu, like Goku. Oops, sorry, I gotta deal with it. Main character.
Yeah, I feel like they put too much responsibility on Meliodas near the end.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, I understand that was really the only way they could beat him, and I figured that they were going to use something about the counter, because he wasn't really countering any of Hendrickson's attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they only used that to kill him, I don't feel like that was...
It was kind of anticlimactic. It was kind of anticlimactic how they killed the Homestuck looking guy.
You know what? What I don't understand is like if Bond can just pull hearts out of people, why didn't he just pull out his heart? It's
Yeah.
so broken.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Two other things. Two underutilized characters, I think. Diane was only there to forward King's plot and make "Oh, I'm so in love with Meliodas" jokes.
Well,
Didn't
she
do-
was also there to do nothing,
yeah,
0 damage. Like she hit the ground Gladius against Hellbrim, and he was like, "Haha, you're funny." Like,
yeah,
what does she do?
and like I wasn't a big fan of King. He didn't. Nothing about his story captured me. It's kind of meh. You were gonna say?
The coolest part about King was his weapon,
Yes.
and that was it.
Didn't really care
I like
about
this
his
little-
plot with his brother or whatever.
I like
Chris?
his dog pillow.
His
That was
pillow?
kind of cool. The dog.
The
His
dog
dog.
he pulled out of the portal was cool. The
Mhm.
teleport,
Yeah,
the
Mhm.
portal dog, that was sick.
Gother? There was nothing. I liked the character idea, but then nothing happened with him.
Oh, I could explain to you what Gother actually is.
I mean,
That's
why not?
spoilers on that. That's what
And
spoilers.
and the reason that Gother doesn't die when you cut its head off.
Is that gonna be in season 2?
I don't know. I know it's in the manga.
We'll save that for another day.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Maybe it's better that way.
Anything else y'all got?
I liked. Are you supposed to root for Jericho? I don't think you are. Well, are you
Well,
supposed
I mean,
to?
I feel like Jericho was like
I
she
liked
was
her.
she was a little underrated because
Yeah, I
all she
agree.
wanted to do was be stronger than her brother, and she did anything she could to do that.
Which one's Jericho?
Mhm.
Jericho's
the-
the pink-haired girl,
girl
that
with the
was
white
with
hair.
Gila.
Oh, okay, Clive Barker's Jericho.
Pink?
Go
I thought you had white hair.
Oh, it's like I mean, I guess it's. I could have swore it was pink. It might be white.
Oh.
You might be
what
right.
else? I liked Hauser a lot and Gil Thunder.
Oh yeah,
two
how
dynamics
those
really
the dynamic duo was like it was really strong, and I
Mhm.
wish I could see Gil Thunder and Hauser while Gil Thunder was in his redemption arc, you know, while
Gotta
he
say.
wasn't being a piece of shit.
Gil Thunder's twist was real cool. How the "I will be stronger than the 7 deadly sins" thing. I like that a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the magic words.
Mhm.
I didn't get that at first, and I was like, how could he be stronger than all the 7 deadly sins? I'm like, what? What are you talking about, buddy?
You
They
suck.
They just broke out of your binds in the forest, and Meliodas just smacked your head off. What's your point? I don't know. I just feel like Meliodas had too much plot armor.
Yeah,
Like way more plot armor than he deserved.
he was a bit of a Mary Sue. I think
Yeah,
I'm using
I
that right.
suppose.
Mary Sue is when somebody's like, it's when somebody's obviously stronger than
Everybody else.
everybody else. Yeah,
Well,
Alright.
then
it's like they're like perfect.
perfect
They're
in
like
every way.
perfect
So
character.
Meliodas,
That's-
he kind
Like
of they didn't give him any flaws.
There's a character in the Baldur's Gate series, and I don't know if he's necessarily in only the Baldur's Gate series. He might just be a D&D recurring character, but his name is Drizzt, and
Mhm.
he's a dark elf, and he is a Mary Sue out the ass. Like he is so perfect, and I always think back to Drizzt every time I hear Mary Sue. So I'd say that Meliodas is pretty Mary Sue like. I just
Is
wish
Merlin?
I
Oh,
wish
well.
you know. I know that Bond,
Is a lolicon.
yeah, so he's kind of garbage. But see, the thing that made me the most mad was in the end fight. All they used him for was comedic relief. Like Bond gets up and then cut in half again. Like he didn't get any chance, and it made me so mad.
Yeah, he kind of got his ass kicked.
Because I mean, I know he saved everybody who drank the demon's blood, but that's not the point. I wanted him to destroy Hendrix, and I wanted him to snatch him heart out.
I feel like a cooler ending thing for the fight would have been all of them working together.
Well, they
Yeah.
they sort of did.
Kinda,
And-
but it was Meliodas.
yeah.
I would have liked it if they all did something at him. You know, they at him on Twitter and and then it's just something together. They're supposed to be the 7 deadly sins, not Meliodas ass fucks the whole world.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
okay, Will, look, he would have never been able to absorb all the power if they wouldn't have hit him, okay?
Actually,
Oh my god.
He's the captain for a reason, Will.
I get you.
Does Merlin do anything like after?
Merlin saved the king.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That right. Yeah. Well, I meant like later
And
on.
she
if
also
like,
was like Vivian.
she got
Bitch.
Chris's dick hard.
I mean, yeah.
Calm down. We'll have to wait till season 2 because season 2 is gonna flush out Escanor and Merlin and King Arthur, and it's gonna
Okay.
take place in Camelot because near the end, King Arthur was like, "Hey Meliodas, I got some stuff going on, buddy. There's something bad happening. Can I get your help?"
All right.
And Meliodas is like, "To Camelot." So that's season 2,
Oh,
and
cool.
I'm really hyped for it.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. So I was a 6. Connor, you were an 8.
Yeah, a 7 or
Chris-
an 8.
Chris, you
Eight.
were 8.
8.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's anything else?
I like the Oh god. What was the dude with the metal mask on her? Slater, I think.
Oh, Slater and the Roars of Dawn. Oh,
yeah.
I
Those
love
guys are really cool.
That was like they were the best characters in the whole show.
I really wish they would have gotten a little bit more screen time. I know they couldn't
Yeah.
have like gotten too much, otherwise it would like take away from like the story and all that. But it would have been really cool to get. I don't know, it's like a little side episode about them. I don't really
Chris
like
got
the story
trapped
too
by
much,
one.
but it feels about them. Hold up, okay, just wait a minute. But yeah, like I would a side episode about them. If it was about them,
Yeah,
they
because
were
there wasn't an episode in the OVA about them, and they were really cool characters. I liked because they worked together better than the 7 Deadly Sins worked together.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they did. They really did.
they were. I wish I could have a show about them, and that would have been
That'd be
cool. But who knows?
I wish Elizabeth would have just died in the beginning.
Okay, chill out. She's not that bad.
Oh, that reminds me.
Like,
Something that I gotta say took away a lot of impact was reviving. The girl was Elizabeth's sister. Reviving her for like no reason.
Well,
you're talking
that was to
about,
reinforce
Veronica?
the whole Druid's blood thing inside of Elizabeth.
Yeah, but
Oh, Veronica.
nobody died. In,
Hawk
the
died.
Whole... Yeah, but
Yeah, but somebody died. Remember the guy who ate or drank the demon's blood and it actually exploded?
I think there
Oh,
was
him.
4 people that died. Him, the dude inside the
Hendrickson.
demon, Hendrickson,
Elaine.
Homestuck bad guy. Oh, 5.
No, Hendrickson, that homesick bad guy.
Well, okay, 4. And the what's the guy's name? Red armor, goatee.
Dreyfus.
Dreyfus. Sorry.
Let me talk about Dreyfus for a second. Because, okay, hold up. Let me close my door, because I'm about to get loud. Hey, Ryan, we're recording a video.
Hey, Chris.
So, like, here. So the thing about Dreyfus that I liked the most was he was a character that he had motivation behind his actions, but I feel like he didn't get the recognition he deserved because he had good morals, and he's one of those characters that's like unbreakable will, sort of like what's that character? What was his name from the bro from Makame?
Oh, gay guy.
Yeah, I can't remember. Bruto? I don't know. Anyway, it just he reminded me of
whatever.
him, and that was the part that I was like, oh, that's really sick. And watching it again with Will, I really liked that because I was like, I love the characters that have the unbreakable will characters,
Yeah.
and it sucked that Dreyfus had such a terrible backstory
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't like that. I mean, obviously he killed his brother,
Yes.
and that was really shitty. And
I like
he was
Dreyfus.
trying to he was trying to pin the death of Dreyfus on the 7 deadly sins, and that was kind of shitty as well. But I feel like he had meaning behind his actions. I mean, I feel like he was obviously trying to start a holy war,
Mhm.
but I don't know if you remember the after credits scene in the last episode where it was showing
Yes.
him looking at the demons runes, and they were like, what was Dreyfus up to? I feel like he was trying to bring about the Holy War
Mm.
to see what Meliodas would become, or how far he would go in becoming a demon. You know?
I can see that. All right, we're getting a little long now. We're at about 20 or so minutes. Is Chris in the Discord?
Yes.
Yeah,
he
I'm
is.
right here.
All right, okay. All right, so yeah, that was our thoughts on the show. This time we were smart enough to actually show a trailer in the background. Hopefully that looks all fine, and hopefully it doesn't copyright us. Hopefully. Yeah, that's Seven Deadly Sins. All right, and y'all know Chris. Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Oh, well, peace, y'all.
see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.
See y'all laters.
Bulat. His name is
That's his
Bulat.
name.
Bulat.
We couldn't remember his name. All right, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say goodbye, Chris.
Bye.